So what's the Republican plan if they win the next election? To take us to war. You heard it right. Let's talk about it in today's video. Hi, I'm Mike Greiner. I'm a lifelong Democratic activist who's concerned about the direction our country is taking. I'm also a lawyer and an academic, and I'm here to help you stand up to the BS of the MAGA crowd. So Republicans are the ones who took us to war in both Afghanistan and Iraq. Afghanistan at least had some justification for it, given the attack on 9/11, but it rapidly turned into a quagmire that one president after another wanted to get us out of, until finally Joe Biden did. And Iraq, for that matter, was never justified. Remember the whole weapons of mass destruction, those things that were never found by anybody? Well, if you liked Afghanistan and Iraq, wait till you hear what the Republicans have in store for you. They want to invade Mexico. Yes, Mexico. Don't believe me? Check out these headlines over here. We've got it in Vox. We've got it in Vanity Fair. We've got it in Politico. Here we have a story about a report where Republicans and Donald Trump have asked for battle plans to attack Mexico if Trump wins in 2024. That report is also detailed here in Rolling Stone. As always, I'll link to all these articles down below. Don't they know that taking over nations and trying to build them the way we want them to never works out well? Well, apparently they haven't learned. So what's the basis for all this talk about invading Mexico? Well, it's a continued escalation of the Republican lies on the border and Republican claims regarding fentanyl, something they did nothing about when they had the White House. So let's just visit each of those rationales here for a second. On the border, and I've done multiple videos on this, Republicans claim that the Biden administration has not been enforcing the law. Well, it turns out, as I have detailed in multiple videos, the Biden administration actually has arrested more people at the border, demonstrating that he is enforcing the law. And what's more is border crossings actually started to increase while Donald Trump was still president. So this has everything to do with the United States being an attractive place to emigrate to, something we should be happy about. And fentanyl, as I detailed in another video, is a problem that can only be solved by treating it like a public health crisis. Haven't we learned by the drug war that you cannot defeat drugs by attacking the supply? You have to attack the demand. And the way to do that, as Portugal has demonstrated quite clearly, is by treating people for the disease of addiction. Simply reducing the supply will just drive the price up, which is actually what the cartels want. So is this a bad idea? Yes, it is. Let me count the ways. And it's one of those moments where I have to say to myself, I thought that Republicans couldn't come up with any more bad ideas. And every time I think that, they manage to outdo themselves and come up with even more extraordinarily ridiculous ideas. Yes, folks, this is what you can expect if the Republicans take control of the United States. You can expect them to destroy the economy, because obviously they don't care about it with the way they're acting when it comes to the debt ceiling. To destroy the climate, as they try to undo the progress that the Biden administration has been making, and now to even take us to war. Could they have a more unpopular agenda? That doesn't even mention abortion or voting rights or employment rights. We have to spread the message to let Americans of all stripes know what the Republican Party represents. Because frankly, even though this news came out a couple weeks ago, I just heard about it, and I consider myself a pretty well-informed guy. Well, if you want to see the video where I detailed everything that's going on in Portugal and how successful they've been at dealing with the drug problem by taking a different approach than we've taken, check out this video over here. I'll see you then. In the meantime, let's hope for continued progress. Thank you.